Hey guys, so I've been reading a book for the past 3 weeks and I've really loved it, so I decided to do like a little book review on it and show you guys what I learned from the book. So the book is called The Powerful Purpose of Introverts, and then the subtitle is Why the World Needs You to Be You. This book is written by Holly Gerth and it's a super amazing book that I really love. And so what I learned was that it's a book that allows us humans to understand who we are as individuals and how to use our strengths to reach out to people. It doesn't just talk about how they're different and how their minds biologically work, but the book teaches us about who we are as individuals. You see, this book gives us assessments. It gives us tests about our temperaments, our tendencies. It gives us tests about 16 personalities tests that might be familiar to you. It gives a test about the Enneagram and how your mind works and how you adapt to change and how you stress and how you cope. It just all these things that kind of help you be self-aware of who you are and what your habits are. It has opened me up to a new way of thinking, and it has changed the way I interact with people. And so I want to share with you what I learned. First, are you an extrovert or an introvert? If you want to take the test and see which one you are, I will link a copy of the test in the description box below. Now, there's a chemical difference between extroverts and introverts. Dopamine energizes extroverts, but to introverts, it's overwhelming. Acetylcholine, which is another feel-good chemical that the body releases, but this chemical is really turned on and released when we engage inward in quieter activities, this is a chemical that introverts really produce and really love. In the first few chapters of the book, Holly allowed us to really get to know ourselves in the first few parts. She led us through a series of assessments and tests. And these tests made me, it made me, and I'm pretty sure all the other readers, super aware of what we were doing as individuals, where we were headed, what direction is common to us. And so the assessments were the 16 personality types, the Enneagram, spiritual pathways, the 5 love languages, and our processes. And those are 5 tests, and I will link in the description box below. And she does this because knowing ourselves, being self-aware, allows us to really grab hold of change. It plants the foundation for us to move forward. But first, we have to know who we are and why we do the things that we do. It's not just a mistake or a weakness or a mess up. No, there's so much more that God has put into us, so much more details and complexities that allow us to be who we are today because of how God made us to be. He said, I made you like this so you could fit into this position that I have planned for you, that I have set up for you 5 years from now. So in order for us to get to the growth, in order for us to change and to really transform over the course of the book, we have to start out with knowing who we are. So that was really why I made this video. I didn't want to go too much in depth. I just really want to hit on the hard part of know who you are, know your tendencies, know who you are as an individual, be self-aware of all the things that kind of come at you and all the things that you're kind of pressed with and your tendencies and your processes. Because once you do that, then you will be able to easily create a path of change. And before I end, I want to end with a quote from her book. It's funny because I don't have it saved. It's kind of a thing I wanted to do. Okay. And this is taken from page 45. It says, whatever you answered for the tools in this chapter, I believe your identity goes beyond your preferences, processes, patterns, and personal relationships. You are created in the image of God. You are loved as you are. You are nothing. You have nothing to prove. As Crystal Evans Hertz says, you are allowed to be both a masterpiece and a work in progress simultaneously. Thank you so much for listening to this very short, brief video of the first few chapters of the book, The Powerful Purpose of Introverts. So thank you so much. And I will also link the book in the description box below. If you guys want to go check out the book and buy it, I will definitely leave that link available to you guys. So again, thank you so much for listening, and I will see you later.